Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the afternoon of Saturday, June 13th, 2020. Stand by for commentary. Well, the commentary today, Americans, is on the CDC. And I got some right back from you guys. A Mrs. Phoebe Johnson, which I know of Phoebe Johnson, but I don't think you're the same one. African American lady, nice lady, and a Mr. Robert Wilkerson and a Miss Amy Jones. Those are the top three that wrote me on my email, and they said, Alien, when you started this thing on the COVID-19, and this is Mrs. Phoebe Johnson who wrote this, I thought you were racist and a quack because you didn't seem to like African Americans. Now, Miss Phoebe Johnson goes on to say, then I've listened to your other videos, and you're not racist at all. You're just telling us the way it is. We are the ones that's got to change, along with everybody else. But we don't want to change, and we want everybody else to change. We want everything at our terms, and we don't want to give in. Well, Miss Johnson, you're right about that. But then she goes on to say, now the CDC, I thought you were a quack when you mentioned a couple months ago that by 4th of July, you were going to have 140,000 Americans dead, 10 million infected worldwide, and 500,000 worldwide dead, and almost 3 million American infected. I thought for sure you were smoking something and that you were racist. I have to apologize because the figures that you have, now you got the CDC coming on your figures. And please accept my sincere apologies. Well, Miss Phoebe Johnson, I wish you would put what state you were in because, like I said, I knew of Phoebe Johnson when I worked at the FDIC, and she was the nicest lady I've ever met. But I appreciate your candor, and no, I'm not trying to be racist against the African Americans, but on their issue of their problem, they're going about it the wrong way, and I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from. On the issue of COVID-19, yes, it's interesting to see that the CDC is finally taking my figures seriously and putting them out there as a concerned and an accurate amount. Now, what you don't understand is the people that are hurting, especially here in the United States, is the African Americans. And part of it is their own doing because they went out there and protested, and now they're going to suffer big time for this. But a lot of other people are suffering. The Latins, because we're susceptible to COVID-19 too, Asians, and come September, Labor Day, you're going to see over 10 million infected, over almost 700,000 worldwide dead, approaching 200,000 in the United States, and over 100,000 in Brazil. India would be approaching 100,000. That's the Indian subcontinent, so you got to add India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. And China will still be at 4,000, with 83,000 confirmed. You take the figures around them, Russia will be over 600,000, maybe 700,000. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, I was not making these figures up. This is what history taught me that it was. On the way to 2.1 billion dead, and 155 million of them here in the United States. So until you take me for granted, not take me for granted and take me seriously, you notice that the CDC is starting to take my figures seriously and take them for fact. This is your favorite alien and your boo-boos candidate, Bubba, saying good day.